Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. I wanted to do a video today on razor blade scraper, and you may have seen these. I've had these several times throughout the years. Ace Hardware, local hardware stores used to carry them, and I had a few different ones of these. I think I was only down to one of them, but I needed to use it last week, so I thought, I really ought to have more than one. So I went online on Amazon, and I got this box with the handles and some razors in here. I paid $12.99 for it. I wasn't totally clear what was in here, the way they wrote the description. I was thinking that it was 4 of these, but let me show you what it is. So it is this tool right here, and you pop the little button, and then you can flip the razor blade around, and then you close it, and it gives you a bigger scraping surface, so it's a lot easier to use instead of trying to hold a small piece of razor blade. So that makes it kind of nice. In this box, I ended up getting 8 of these, but it came with 4 of them with typical razor blades, and then 4 of these with a plastic piece. So I'm going to be careful not to cut my finger with that one, but it looks like a razor blade, but it's plastic. So I used these to get stickers and things like that off of a window last week. I don't know that the plastic would work for that. You've got to, kind of get in there. And as I was scraping it off, the picture of the stickers came off, but it kind of like left some backing. So what I did was just spray it with a spray bottle with just water, and then scraped it, and it came right off. So I actually first used these in about 1996 or 1997. I was working for a window washing company in Utah, and the guy that trained me had been doing it for many years, and sometimes we would do what's called a construction clean. We went up to Sundance and Provo Canyon, and there was a pretty big, I think it was at least a 5,000 square foot cabin up there at Sundance. And so there was debris and things left on the windows, and we would use these to scrape the windows and get them clean, and then go in and window wash them. So sometimes we had to get debris like this off of them. So that's when I started doing that. So with stickers, you would want to use the metal razor blade. I don't think the plastic is going to work, but I want to see on my window right here, the person that painted my walls did not tape these very well and got paint all over them, and couldn't be bothered to come do this. We just threw some curtains up and haven't messed with it. I thought, I really ought to just get this cleaned up. It looks really stupid. So I want to test this with the plastic and see if it works. I know the metal will. I actually tested it right here. It's probably out of sight, but I'll show you on this piece right here, and let's see what it does. Okay, so the plastic on that is not really doing that, but let me show you what the metal does. So it sounds awesome, really scratchy, kind of like nails on a keyboard. So the plastic isn't going to work, but with these, easily I can just do that, and because it's a flat surface, it's not going to hurt the windows. The other thing is, these were windows that were not replaced when we had our fire a few years ago. So I'm not terribly worried about these, but when you're scraping on a flat surface like this, you're not going to damage the window. You might do it if you're not flat against the surface and you're catching the corner. So it's a lot like shaving your head, your face, your legs, whatever it is. When you're holding that razor, if you're going in a straight line, you're fine. It's when you go offline, that's when I have cut myself, really badly at times, shaving my head, like I need to do right now, but I've just been going too fast or lost my focus, and I would go through and move offline and just cut myself. So when you're just going straight like this, that is going to get everything off. So 12 of these. It also came with some extra blades with it. I'll throw those aside right there so I can get to the blades. But it came with some extras of both the plastic and traditional metal razor blades. So I got a total of 8 of these tools, 4 metal razor blades, 4 plastic razor blades, and then 5 metal and 5 plastic each. So all of those, I got 9 blades and 9 blades, and then 8 of these total for $12.99. These are great. I'm going to throw these like in the glove box. I'm going to throw one in my backpack that I carry a lot when I'm in town in case I need to do things like that. We do have a few windows left in our house where the sticker was still left on there, and trying to just scratch it off without something like this really just doesn't work very well. So that's something I'll be getting to maybe next week. So I'm going to go ahead and finish scraping off this window, but I'd love to know if anyone has had any use for anything like this. Like I said, my initial time with this was doing construction cleans on window washing, but they come in very handy. They don't weigh anything, they don't take up any space, and the nice thing is with the metal razor blades, you can just pop it and turn around and stick it in backwards, and then it's protected. So I have carried this in my pocket. I've thrown this in a bag and it's not there. Make sure you don't carry this through TSA if you're flying. That's the kind of thing that I would throw in my bag and maybe forget it's there. So be careful of that. But, great tool for just a few dollars for a handful of these. It's a great tool to have around, and just makes it good if you're doing crafts or cutting things or doing construction projects for cleanup and that kind of thing. As always, thanks for watching Outdoor Gear and Skills, and we'll see you out there.